Welcome back to the PSN Commands Network. It's your boy Tone K Tech. I'm back with another live stream. If I get to man, oh, glory to God, for God's right now, God's doors and pay way for all people. In the Almighty Lord's name, permits. Today's video, I'm here about the Washington Commanders. Quick, what word I'm looking for? Quick cleanup service. Real quick. If I get to the verse of the day, but we'll get to some cleanup things, and I'll go ahead and get to the stream. Verse of the day is Romans 8, verse 11. It says as follows, and the spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead is living in you. He who raised Christ from the dead will also give life to your mortal bodies because the spirit lives in you. So when you feel tired, the Holy Spirit gives you energy. When you feel exhausted, when you feel like you can't do it no more, the Holy Spirit gives you power to keep pushing. Amen. Amen. Let's get right into it. So quick cleanup service if I get too far into it. I do apologize for the late recap here. Yesterday my cousin just spent some quality time, but man, by the time I got home, it was like 11 o'clock, and I was like, I had to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, so that was that. So I apologize about that, but we're here. So I also want to clean up one more thing. I commented on Louis T's video about something, and I won't say what it is because you can read the comment section of his game recap, and just to understand that I only made that comment because of what I'm saying about of my love for Christ, and I got a lot of love for Ludo. Ain't no hate over here. I got a lot of love for Lou. So shout out to Lou, and got a lot of love for bro, and I appreciate everything he does on his channel. It says, "Oh, there's no beef and like that." I just want to just kind of say that. Got a lot of love for Lou. Lou, my guy. So I'm gonna clean that up before I get too far into it. So let's get right into today's video. So the Commanders destroyed the Chargers. Down 10-0. But the Quan Martin fumble changed everything. Quick game recap. Commanders go down 10-0 as the first possession for the Chargers. They got the ball first, of course, because the Commanders deferred to the second half. They were forced to kick a field goal. Mikey Samuels still did have the offsides penalty, which really made me mad, and it led to a Ladd McConkey 4-yard touchdown pass from Justin Herbert to Ladd to go up 7-0. Go back down the field, get a field goal from Cameron Dicker, the kicker, go up 10-0. After that, that's all she wrote. Commanders get stopped again, and then on a 18-yard connection to Quentin Johnston, makes him cough that thing going up, and allows them to get the Marshawn Lattimore got the recovery and allowed them to get back in the game. It was all she wrote. My friend down the field, Bill Krosky Merritt touchdown. After that, we get the ball back right before halftime. After a crazy penalty on a punt return, as the gunner, there's a gunner? No, the guy tried to block the punt. He runs into Tressway's plant leg, which is automatically roughing the kicker, which is 15 yards. Ladd McConkey's 57-yard punt return was negated by that. I think Commanders players knew that already, so they just let him score because it was not going to. It's going to be negated anyway, which it was negated. And 50-yard bomb to Luke McCaffrey, and then another 20-yard dot to Deebo Samuel, which allowed us to get a field goal for halftime. We dominated the second half. Bill Krosky Merritt touchdown, Deebo Samuel touchdown to ice the game with less than a minute and a half to go. And then we had a field goal from Matt Gay. So just complete dominance by this team. Let's start with the quarterback real quick. Jayden Daniels was 15 for 26, 231, and a touchdown pass. He was phenomenal yesterday. After the early struggles by JD, he just got locked in and just started putting belt to you know what, like BTA. It's like the thumbnail, BTA. Dominant performance by JD. I don't care no one says. I know he didn't have the best completion percentage, and Justin Herbert had a way better completion percentage, but Jaden's throws were just dots. Every throw to Deebo was a dot, 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 dot. Like just the one to Luke, dot. The one to Deebo to end the game, dot. Just throwing dots. He had a 71.7 QBR yesterday too. That shows how well he played. He played phenomenal yesterday. One got sacked once. Protection was good pretty much all day. And I like that they just let Jaden manage the game, but Jaden made throws that wasn't game manager like bros. You know what I mean? Like his all of his attempts were like 9 yards an attempt. Like they were the 3rd and 16 to Jalen Lane. Die. That was the best throw today by him. Beside the Luke McCaffrey bomb. That was his second best bro. And that's what really got him going. For real, for real. So I'll say huge conversions on third down. Huge dots. Like Debo was phenomenal yesterday as well. Debo had 8 catches for 96 yards and a touchdown as well. It was a dominant performance, bro. And I just like what I see from this team. We're going to get a box score real quick. So I said, start with the Golden Boy, 15 for 26, 231, and a TD. Not the best statistical game we've seen JD, bro, 5 touchdowns in the game before, but this game, he like a smooth operator, bro. Once he got going, he just got going, and it was just raps. Bill Krosky, Merritt, we'll have a separate video about Bill. But Ja'Cory was phenomenal yesterday. 14 carries for 111 yards. 9 yards an attempt, bro. I mean, 8 yards an attempt, almost. And then 2 TDs. We ain't seen the big run yet from Ja'Cory. But I think that's coming. But he's just a smooth operator, just make play after never play. And she's just phenomenal. Chris Rodriguez and Jeremy Nichols were complete afterthoughts. 6 carries for 13 yards for both of them. 28 carries for 163 yards. 6 yards a carry. If you take out Chris Rodriguez, is 5 carries for 7 yards. You're looking at 23 carries for 158 yards and almost like 8 yards a pop. That's just crazy. The run game has been phenomenal. Debo 8 for 96, like I said. Luke McCaffrey 1 for 50. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt 2 for 39. Debo was 8 catches off 11 targets. That's how efficient he was. He was super efficient yesterday. Had a touchdown to end the game as well. So just dots, man. Jalen Lane 1 for 16. That was the biggest catch of the day before the Luke McCaffrey play. Even John Bates caught a pass. Tay Martin caught a pass. Jack Ertz was quiet. He had 1 target, and we still beat these boys by 17. Bill did fumble. He did lose a fumble, but outside that, Bill was phenomenal, man. Bill was just phenomenal. 14 tackles for Bobby Wagner. Less snaps for Bobby Wagner as well. We did see a little bit of Jordan McGee in the game, and McGee was phenomenal. He only played 13, 14 snaps, but those 13, 14 snaps were huge, bro. It gave Bobby a break. Bobby should not be playing 100% of the snaps in 2025. That's absolutely asinine as hell. But I'm glad that they kind of toned down Bobby's workload a little bit and cutting out the nonsense. That's good to see. Mikey Samuels still 9 tackles, including 2 pass deflections as well, and an interception. Mikey Samuels still was absolutely phenomenal yesterday. Best Mikey game I've seen all year from Mikey. He has 2 straight games with an interception. Mikey's out there doing some good things. Quan Martin with the play of the day with the forced fumble as well. 9 tackles, 6 solo. This is the best game I've seen from Quan Martin all season. The crash out himself, Mr. Jeremy Reeves, 7 tackles, 5 solo. Good thing. Javon Kinlaw was phenomenal yesterday, just getting to the backfield and just putting belt to belt the ASS on everybody and mama. Frankie Louvu, quiet game from Frankie, but Frankie had a couple missed tackles. I was a little disappointed in Frankie. I ain't gonna lie. Frankie Louvu brought me off a little bit, bro. I'm gonna need Oots to get back to being Oots because I don't know what the hell this is. But get your head back in the game, bro. Get your head straight. Dorrance Armstrong's been phenomenal. I'm gonna have a separate video about Dorrance Armstrong. He has been phenomenal this year. 5 sacks. He's like tied for second along 5 players in the league with 5 sacks. He's been phenomenal since the playoffs last year. He took that same momentum and started putting belt to behind on everybody and mama, and he's on pace for 17 sacks, which is crazy. Von Miller, he had a sack and a half as well as a sack that in garbage time, but nonetheless, a sack is a sack. Jacob Martin with a half a sack as well, and also Johnny Newton with a sack, and the pass deflection that led to Mikey Samuel's interception. Let them boys with 10 points. Like let's talk pros and cons real quick. Pro number one was JD5. JD5 was phenomenal. JD5 was phenomenal. He just making big bro at the big bro at the big bro. I'm also wearing the pink for breast cancer awareness month. Shout out to everyone that everyone's going through that. Pray that you that your family member is going through breast cancer, your mom, aunt, and all that, whoever it is that they heal in Jesus' name. You hear me? Yeah, JD was phenomenal. Number one pro there. Number two is Bill. The Bill effect is real. The Bill hype is real. Bill was phenomenal. 16 touches, 150 yards. He got the Let's Effing Go game player of the game from Tom Brady as well. Shout out to Jacory Krosky, aka Bill, for doing Bill like things. $100 bill, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all. Yeah, know the song. But shout out to Bill. Bill was phenomenal yesterday. JD was absolutely torching defenses. Another pro is Debo Samuel. Debo was Deboing. Debo was putting work in. When we see Debo run routes like this, Debo's out here routing dudes up, dog. Putting work on boys. You hear me? Like Debo's phenomenal. And the number one pro for real was the defense. 2 forced turnovers, 10 points allowed. Justin Herbert was sacked 5 times. That offensive line that was a little beat up. They took advantage, started blitzing the draws of that boy. As I said, when I said in the game preview, I asked them to blitz the draws of that boy. They did exactly that. And when you blitz them up, you get home. I wish we just blitz more. Do the same thing with Caleb Williams next week. Blitz the draws off him. Let that be our identity. And I think that's the number one thing I think we found yesterday in yesterday's victory. We found our identity on offense and defense. Look, this defense is not going to be top 10. The defense is not going to be elite, but it's going to be opportunistic. We're going to make plays, and we'll have some games where we allow 10 points to good offenses. In some games, we'll allow 20, 24, 27. But we get a couple of turnovers, get our offense an extra couple possessions, let 5 be 5. That's what we need. We need opportunistic turnovers. That's exactly what this team did yesterday. Opportunistic turnovers. Sack the quarterback. That deflection to Mikey interception, perfect play. The forced fumble, huge play. Both those plays put the Chargers away. No rhyming. Bars. You hear me? Bar. A couple of turnovers a day puts the ops away. Hey, nobody better not steal that. I bet y'all, no one better not steal that from you, okay? A couple of turnovers a day will keep the ops away. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski. Bah. Let's get the cons. So you got a couple cons. Got a couple. Number one for me was the slow start. We gotta stop these slow starts. 10-0 was not cool. 10-0 was not cool. I didn't appreciate that. And we're still not the best in zone. Justin was still eating us up in zone a little bit and making some plays in our zones and things of that nature. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Like it's almost not a flawless victory per se, but this was a very dominant victory, I would say, versus the Chargers. We took the plug out them boys, man. Take the plug out, man. Put a plug on them boys, man. BTA, man. It's BTA, man. Belted behind, man. Belted behind. Belted. Stop it! Ah! Now, start of the game. Let's get to that real quick because it's a new segment on our recaps, right? And we'll recap the rest of the NFL slate as well. I wanted to wait till after the Jaguars Chiefs game to talk about all the game around the league too. Talk about those very briefly. But what I wanted to say, yeah, stars of the game, Bill. Bill's hooping. So one was Bill. 2, Dorrance Armstrong. 3, Debo Samuel. 4, JD5. If it's in the final star of the game, for me was Mike Sainristil. The play of the game, of course, was Quan Martin's fumble forced in Marshawn Lattimore recovery. Marshawn Lattimore actually played decent yesterday. He wasn't terrible. He actually played decent. Kind of quiet over there on Marshawn Lattimore's side, which is huge. I think we kind of need that. Because if he could keep getting better week after week, that kind of silence the critics a little bit and kind of shut us up. But he actually was decent yesterday. Amos was solid. I think Amos had a PBU as well. But Mikey was phenomenal, bro. Mikey was out there tackling everybody. You saw when he threw Justin Herbert on the ground after that 40-yard run. You saw how violent he was on that. You saw when he put a Mario Hampton on his behind. Bro, Mikey was being physical as hell. Like, bro, Mikey was smacking folks, dog. Like, Mikey was getting real disrespectful, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Then he picked dude off. I said, oh my God, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Mikey. Mikey. Why are you so disrespectful, bro? Golly. You disrespectful. Nah, super disrespectful. YBC dual type time. Let's look at the comment section real quick. What up, Simple? Big Simple 422 is me and you. Shout out to Big Simple. Much love, Brody. Appreciate you, fam. Awesomeness, what it up? What up? Man, I'm not really looking for stops as much. I am looking for this defense to be opportunistic and forcing turnovers. I think that's huge when you do that. Yeah, man. A couple stops a day keeps the ops away. Ha! A turnover a day. It don't gotta be a couple. A turnover a day will keep the ops away. Sky. And I think we go force Caleb Williams to turn the ball over once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the rest of the NFL real quick. But I think overall this game was phenomenal by both sides of the football. I said we sacked the quarterback. We made a bunch of plays. Luke had the bomb. Jalen Lane had that 30-16, which is huge plays. And the best thing about it was Zach Ertz wasn't even a lot. Like Zach Ertz didn't do anything in this game. This is the most quiet game I've seen Zach Ertz as a Washington Commander, and we still put up 27 points. And did it with ease. We could have put up 30 if we wanted to. You want to keep it 1,000. I think we could have put up 30 on these boys. I think the defense also found its identity. We can't be playing all these soft zones and being soft. We gotta be aggressive defensively. I truly think Joe Witt's understanding that we have to be aggressive. This defense is not going to hold people to 10 points every week. So y'all can miss me with that. We're not holding the Bears to 10 points. We could, but I doubt we're holding them to 10 points. But my thing is every week we can get an opportunistic turnover, timely stops. You know what I'm saying? Make a play or two that can change the game defensively. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for this defense to be shut down, top 10, allowing 17 points a game. I'm not looking for that. If you're looking for that, you're looking for the wrong thing because there's not enough talent on this defense to do that. It's not enough speed. But if they can make a timely stop, you down 20-17, they make the team punt, the opposing team punt, and give you a chance to win the game. That's what I'm talking about. You down 30-27. They get a stop. They get a pick. Allows JD5 to go out there and go make a play to end the game. That's what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for a defense that's opportunistic, that will make plays in clutch situations for this team to go out there and let 5 be 5 and go get the dub. Now, against inferior offenses, I'm looking for allowing 10 points. Like, for example, when we play we play Chicago. I'm not scared of their offense. Right? Look at the rest of the schedule. Look at the rest of the schedule. hell? Trying to find the rest of the schedule. I don't want to be tight. All right, so we played a bit of Monday Night Football. I'm not scared of their offense, right? The Cowboys' offense is pretty good. Chiefs, eh, 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 eh. They play well tonight overall, but I'm not afraid of their offense. I'm afraid of Mahomes. Not afraid. I'm weary of Patrick Mahomes, Patrick LeVar Mahomes second. I am very weary of him. I am keeping my eye out for Sir. Um, Seahawks offense don't scare me. That's a team I think we can hold to 10 points. Maybe. Not betting on it, but Seahawks a team I think we can hold to 17 points or less. I could believe that. I'm not scared of their offense too much. The Dolphins without Tyreek Hill is another team. I'm like, we can get a pass from Tua. I think we can hold their offense down. The Lions' offense is just insane. I don't think we can do anything about that. Even if you want to do anything about that, the Lions' offense is insane. You're just looking to get a turnover, and you're just geeking for a turnover in that game or two. Broncos' offense could be a problem. Maybe we'll see. They only scored 21 points yesterday versus Philadelphia, so maybe I think we possibly can hold them down. But their defense is very good, so we'll keep that in mind. Vikings offense don't scare me either. I ain't gonna lie to you. Giants offense does not scare. That's a team should hold to 10 points. For sure. We should hold down to 10 points. Eagles offense don't scare me with the on-field product, but on paper it is pretty good. You gotta see what Jalen Hurts continues to do throughout the season. So we play the Cowboys again. Their offense is insane. Their offense is just crazy as hell. Their offense is crazy. If we play the Eagles again, so the teams I think we can hold down, the Bears I think is a possibility. The Chiefs, depending on how the offensive line plays. The Dolphins, if we can get pressure on Tua, I think that's belt to that's belt that. I'm sorry, it's belt that. I'm sorry. It's just BTA. No disrespect. It's just BTA. I ain't gonna cap. Like I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. Um Giants. So there's a couple offense I think we can kind of hold down, but um nevertheless, I think we can do some things against those guys. Bears defense is a little weird. Yeah, they're a little inconsistent. The Chiefs are beatable. They're 2-3 for a reason. They're definitely beatable. I'm not scared of them boys. They don't put no fear in me. Um, let's look at the rest of the NFL this week, though. Let's look at the rest of the NFL. I yeah, man. Whatever. This ain't acting stupid. Let's see if I get one of this. What's going on? But yeah, Look at the rest of the slate real quick. I'll do it on my phone. Something wrong with my computer. Things acting weird. My fault, y'all. Let me look at the rest of the slate here on my phone, and we'll go ahead and probably wrap it tonight's stream. 'Cause I know a lot of people I go to work in the morning. So let's look at the rest of the slate real quick. Talk about 49ers Rams very briefly already. Vikings Browns. Vikings won that game. Very interesting game. Dylan Gabriel made his NFL debut. Carson Wentz just made one more play than Dylan Gabriel at the end of the day. That's how that came down. Texas beat the brakes off the Ravens. Golly. CJ Stroud let them boys up. And I told Dio on the DT4 podcast, I said, bro, if they can't get right versus the Ravens on a defense, they'll never get right. And they did got right. Panthers beating the Dolphins. The Dolphins stink, bro. I can't wait to play them. They stink, bro. They're bad. They're just bad. They're just a bad football team. They're terrible. Raiders getting beat the fire out of by the Colts. The Raiders are terrible. I'm gonna leave it like that. The Saints beating the Giants. I drunk the Jackson Dark Kool-Aid, y'all. I drunk it. It was spiked. I drunk it. I was tripping. Shout out to the Saints though. Okay, I got their first win of the season. Very, very, very good win by the Saints there. Cowboys beating the brakes out the Jets. The Cowboys offense is good, bro. Like they out here putting up 30 on everybody named mama. Like they offense, y'all, like is kind of scary, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like Dak out there hooping. Like Dak is out there hooping. I feel bad for Ivo, man. Yeah, you're right, bro. I feel bad for Ivo too, bro. But Broncos beating the Eagles, the upset of the week. Eagles up 14 points in the fourth quarter. They folded it. They fold like a folding chair, bro. That Jalen Hurts can't throw in the second half thing. That's becoming a problem. I think if it continues when we play them, we can exploit that. I like what I see. Keep it up, Jalen Hurts. Keep up your second half woes, sir. Can't wait. Can't wait. I don't know. Their defense do suck, but their offense is so dynamic. That's gonna be a tough game. That's gonna be a tough game. We play them in 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cardinals losing to the Titans. That was the weirdest game I've probably seen in my football life. They were up. What was it? 21-6. Their running back runs into the end zone. He throws the ball in too early like an idiot. Starts celebrating before he really walks in the end zone. That cut into a touchback. They marched down the field, scored a touchdown, cut down to 20, 21-12. Then Cam Ward throws an interception. Bobble. It's musical chairs for the football. Tyler Lockett jumps on it for a touchdown. All some weird activity. And then they get the game-winning field goal and beat the Cardinals, shocked them. They're up 15, about to go up by 22. And dude just doesn't hold to the football. Crazy work. I know Cardinals fans are sick. Sick. Cardinals have no reason to be below 500. They have no reason. This is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. They are a fraud. Hey, my boy Joe from the Cardinal Rule, TCR, I love you, brother. Your team is goofy. Your team is tripping. I don't know what the hell that was. They had no bit. When Cam Ward said we you're supposed to make sure they stay You don't let them win. That's crazy. Buccaneers beating the Seahawks. I caught on the DC4 podcast channel. Shout out to Dio and Dave. Baker, I told y'all, shake and bake, man. Shake and bake, do his thing. But 35 points allowed. That's a little issue if you're a Buccaneers fan. But nonetheless, you got shake and bake. You got a chance every week. Lions beat the Bengals. Who didn't expect that, right? We beat the brakes off the Chargers. Brakes. 10 points. 10 points. All they got. Turn that faucet off. Turn that TV off, man. Turn that TV off. Turn that TV off. Turn that TV off. Turn that TV off. Turn them boys TV off, shawty. Um, Bills lose to the Patriots. Drake May out there hooping. 10 catches for 145 for SD. Who said Stephon Diggs was ball? I took Stephon Diggs in a heartbeat. I kept saying, Commanders fans, go get SD. Him and Debo with Terry. Lord have boy, you can use Stephon Diggs right about now. Turn them boys TV off, boy. Hassan Campbell style. Turn their TV off, boy. Simple. Finally, the Jags beating the Chiefs. Boy, the Chiefs look vulnerable, don't they? Them boys look real vulnerable. Bro, how the I gotta take my glass off for this one. How the hell, right? How the hell does Trevor Lawrence snap the ball, right? Trevor Lawrence snaps the ball, right? And bro falls on the snap, falls down, trying to stumble, trying to find a way. Chiefs defensive player right there to make the tackle. And what does the guy do? Miss the tackle. And that's the wildest, weirdest 1 yard touchdown run I've probably ever seen as a football fan in my life. And Trevor Lawrence got away with another 187. And he is officially, might have possibly ended the Chiefs season and sent them to the shadow realm. What the hell? Crazy work, crazy work, crazy work, crazy work, crazy work, crazy work, crazy work in week 5 of the National Football League. I think I went. How many games were played? 14? I think I went 10-4. The Cardinals lost, the Eagles lost, Giants lost, and yeah. Oh, the Rams lost. So I went 10-4 this week. That's gonna do it for tonight's live stream. I'll have more videos for you guys throughout the rest of the week. Talking about the National Football League, but specifically our Washington Commanders. I'll have a specific Bill Krosky merit video coming up, as well as a Dorrance Armstrong video coming up for you guys this week. I'm gonna drop some more YouTube shorts for you guys throughout the week as well. How in the Jaguars are 4-1? I don't know what the hell going on in this league this year. That's crazy. Liam Cohen, man. Coach of the Year candidate. Got them boys at 4-1. They've won just as many games in October. They've won all last season. So shout to the Jags. Jags are doing some good things. Texans trying to fight back into that division race. Being 2 games out. I still believe in CJ Stroud. I think they still have a chance to win that division, but they have to beat the Jags. I don't think they play the Jags yet. I think they've lost the Jags already. So they're like kind of like 3 games up. So maybe they might run away with that thing, man. They might run away with that thing, if I want to be honest. We'll see. But yeah. I back to updates. So I'll have a Dorrance Armstrong video for you guys, a Bill Krosky merit. And also a Debo Samuel video. I'm gonna have a lot of individual videos for you guys this week for individual players. And then I will have the game preview for the Bears game. So this is a Monday night game. I won't do it Friday. I'll do it Saturday night after I get off work. So I get off work at 10, let's say 11:30-ish for the preview. We'll say 11. I should be home by 11. So yeah, I'm at home by 11, be 11:30 Saturday night. For the game preview. I'm gonna try to have a guest on. And I'll be on One Guy's channel tomorrow at noon for about 30 minutes before I go to work. That will be a Victory Tuesday live stream. So come pull up to One Guy's channel. You haven't done so as well. And but any commanders guy want to collab with me, let me know. I'm down to collab with anybody. And like, comment, subscribe. BTA. Yeah, man. Commanders, man. Left hand up. Who are we? Raise hell. We are the Washington Commanders, and we put belt to behind and turned the TV off of the Los Angeles Chargers. Bears you next. I'm gonna try to get a Bears creator on. I might actually do it Friday. I just thought about it because maybe I can get a Bears creator on, and we could talk about the game. I'm gonna try to find somebody. Maybe my guy Hayes from Chicago Bears Central, or one of these guys to hop on. And we might even have Sam Cosmi, Terry McLaurin, and Noah Brown back for Monday night's game versus the Chicago Bears. So vlog Tuesday night after the game. So y'all can catch that as well next week. There's a quick next week update for y'all as well. And no content the weekend after next. Only because it is my son's birthday. He is turning 2. Shout out to baby TJ. He is going to be 2 years old. And I want to just focus on Chanel and TJ, family, and spending time with my family. So I will be on a hiatus for 2 or 3 days, starting from that Friday to that Sunday. Probably might only get a game review for me that weekend. Don't quote me on that. It's not a home game. It is Dallas week. I get it. I might record. I will give you guys a game preview. Then I'll take a hiatus. So you won't get nothing from me Saturday or Sunday until after the game. So after the game, I'll go ahead and hop on a live stream with you guys to get in a post game show. But you will have a 36 you'll get a 36-hour hiatus from me, basically. You won't get any content for 36 hours just because of little son's birthday. And I'm doing a play-by-play at George Mason University as they are facing Wright State at Rack Field as well. So if you want to come to that game, DM me on Instagram. You want to come to the George Mason game, watch me and Tim from 10 Sports Talk do play-by-play. You can go ahead and hit me up on Instagram at Protest Sports Network _ or X at PSN 042893. And simple, we got a collab, bro. I gotta get on your channel. I ain't been on your channel in a minute. Let me know you want to collab, bro. I love to be on. Let me know. Love you guys. God bless. Have a good one. Those are some quick channel updates. And like I said, one more thing, the last thing, if I get up out of here. If anybody think I got a problem with Louis T because of a comment in this video, I don't have a problem with Louis T. I love Lou. Lou is like big bro. I just wanted to give my perspective on something because I am a disciple of Jesus and I love Jesus. So please don't know I think I'm beefing with Lou and nothing like that. Please, for the love of God, I'm not on that. I'm just trying to spread the gospel and do what I'm supposed to do as a Christian. Love you guys. Comment your thoughts on today's video, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Won't say which video I'm dropping tomorrow. You just have to find out, and I will be on one guy's channel at noon tomorrow afternoon before I head to work. The next time, peace, love, and blessings. Have a good one. Peace.